Hi, it's Sarah here from Crafting and Stamping, and I'm here with another quick tip. And my quick tip today is using a trio of colours to create a simple card. And what I've got here is some of the ink colours from the 2022 to 2024. And you could do the same thing with the new ink colours from this year. And the advantage of doing that is that you would get a pack with 5 different colours in. You can get a card pack with 5 different colours in. So I've just chosen 3 of these. We've got Tahitian Tide on the outside, Parakeet Party in the centre, and then Sweet Sorbet in the middle of that. And what I've done is cut a card front layer. So this is a standard A6 portrait. Then we've got 3 7/8 by 5 1/2, 3 5/8 by 5 1/4, and 3 3/8 by 5 inches. Then I've cut 3 strips in the same colours, not any specific width, but just narrow strips. And then I'm just going to trim these away from the end here. So we've got the continued colours, and what I did was arrange them so that I'd got the sort of the outside of this layer here repeated, so that the Tahitian Tide is on the outside like that. So we'll just trim off the other side now. And that just saves having to measure and get them exact. It's a lot easier to do it that way. So I'm just going to adhere this to the front. And this would work, as I say, with any trio of colours. I've picked out the ink colours because I'm actually adding some of the pearls to this today. And we've got a pack with the pearl, with all of the ink colour pearls in. So there we've got that. So here's our ink colour pearls. And I'm going to use the circle sayings, and I'm stamping again in the 3 different colours. We've got Sweet Sorbet, Parakeet Party and Tahitian Tide. Now the Parakeet Party is probably going to be the one that will be just a little bit more difficult to read because it's sort of the lightest of these colours. So what I'm going to do is make sure that my stamps that I'm using, like I say, I'm using Circle Sayings bundle, and I'm going to start with the Tahitian Tide because this should be pretty readable. So I'm going to put the Sending You A, and I'm just looking through my block and stamping that at the top of the circle like that. Then I'm going to stamp the Sweet Sorbet flowers below, and if you're not using the circle sayings, then again just look for 3 different stamps that will go together, maybe 2 sentiments, and as I've got here, sort of a floral or whatever your preferred image is. Just being careful not to catch the edge there. And then I'm going to do a smile in the Parakeet Party. And again, it just brings together this trio that we've got going on. And stamp the smile through there. There we go. So again, we've got our trio of colours. So we have got a trio for the background, a trio down here, and I'm going to pop this up And it might possibly have worked better if the strips were a little bit further over, because this circle is going to overlap the edges a little bit. Fallen on the floor. But on the other hand, I don't really want it. I'm lining up essentially that centre flower, making sure that the flags are about straight. Centre flower with the centre parakeet party strip. So there we have that. And now to finish it, we're just going to have a trio of, now let's see, I'm going to do these randomly. You could put a trio here and a trio here, but I've decided no, I would prefer them to be a little bit more random. So we won't necessarily have the pearls in all the colours. We don't have them in the new in colours, but we do have, let me double check what we've got. Where's my, so yeah, I'm using these 2022 to 24 in colour pearls. You could just choose one of the other trios of colours. That was it, the 2023 to 2025 in colour dots. I knew we'd got something. So you could, like I say, choose the other pack of in colours and use these dots instead. So, and there we've got a nice, simple, straightforward card. But as I say, you could do this with any trio of colours, as long as you've got some sort of decoration that matches. If you haven't, then again, you could stamp a trio of items there. If you wanted, you could add the pearls to the centres of these flowers, but I'm liking having this trio working in different areas. So that is my tip for you today. Please do subscribe to my channel below to see a quick tip like this every Friday, a quick card every Monday. And if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks for stopping by.